Y'all already know what time it is. It's October 31st, the end of the month. And every month I try to give you guys a YouTube monthly revenue update so you guys know how we're growing. And if you guys want to start your YouTube channel as well, you guys can get some inspiration off of the data and make your own decision in that regard, right? A lot of people been asking me, oh, how do you do this? How you do that? Do you have a course? I have a course where I teach people how to grow on YouTube. It's in the description. I'll be adding another module and teaching people how to get certain softwares for the low. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But yeah. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is the back end. We're going crazy. Last month, right? Last month we did, I think it was like 3 bands. Yeah, 37. We did 3703. As you can see right here. If it would load, I'm gonna need you to load, buddy. All right, there we go. $3,703. That's good bread. I'm not mad at it at all. I like that. The views was at 400,666 views, and we got 3.4K subs. And then coming in hot for the month of October, I think we're gonna crack 5 bands. I'm not gonna lie. And as you can see, we went up two times the views. So 620,000 views. I've uploaded every day. I missed 2 days. October 3rd, 4th, and 5th. I missed the 4th and the 5th, but I've been uploading every day. And I just want to talk about this particular, do I have to upload every day, this, that, and the third? You do not have to upload every day. But I will say one thing about uploading every day. I usually record 2 videos a day, and that's because I've noticed, first I wanted to challenge myself, and for 2, right, if I post a video today and it does terrible, and it does like a 9 out of 10, kind of like what this video is doing today. I posted something earlier today, but I took it down for, it's just like whenever you talk about certain topics, people get really defensive about it, and I was just like, it's not even worth it. So I took it down. So this video in particular did terrible, and when I record 2 videos, it's like, all right, it's okay, because this video did a 9 out of 10. I have another video that I could drop the next day that could probably do a 5 out of 10, right? And then the next day, when I drop that video that I recorded yesterday, because I'm recording 2 videos a day, the day that I upload, I don't really have, I'm good. I just record 2 videos again, and then I always have one more video to edit. So right now, not one more video to edit, I have one more video to post. And this is also to kind of keep me in the area of what's the word that I'm looking for? Safety when I go on vacation, or I'm not on YouTube, or I just don't want to record a video that day, right? So I'm just bulk recording, if that makes sense. I would highly recommend it. I wish I kind of did it earlier, because now I'm starting to create a little backlog of of content. Let me show you here, right? I got a few. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 videos in the backlog, and a lot of gaming videos. Because a lot of you guys do not know, this used to be a gaming channel, right? If you ever want to switch your niche, what I've heard works is if you private all your videos from your previous niche, and then you just, start posting the newer content, and it works. It worked for this channel, but I don't think that's necessary, because these videos were still uploaded. It only got privated because my YouTube channel got deleted for half a second for an hour one night, and then all my videos got privated. So I only republished the ones that are adjacent to the videos that I make today, right? But further going on to the point, you know what I'm saying? We are at October, 48,000. 48,000. Hold on. Chill. 4,830. You know what I'm saying? We got 620,000 views, 3,000 subs, right? You do not need to upload every day, but every time you upload, you basically give yourself more of an opportunity to go viral, get the views, and get that money on, you know what I'm saying? And then you'll give more information to YouTube to understand what your channel is about, right? So my top performing videos within the last, let's not even do it like this. Let's see. This is past 48 hours. Okay, we'll do it from here. Your top content in this period. Face IQ gave me look, max, and tips. It's worse than I thought, right? This video, this 61,000 views, not bad. RPM is pretty good, right? For a niche like this, I usually get anywhere from 3 to 5. I've had one video have $10 RPM. I don't know where the fuck that shit came from, but that shit was kind of fly. I'm not gonna lie, right? I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of fly. So yeah, shout out to the Tube U for that. Also, we got to remember that YouTube, during the last quarter of the year, they start to get they just start throwing money. So this could be, you know what I mean, a lot higher than what it actually is, you know what I'm saying? Because usually at the start of the year, for any YouTuber that, you know, does YouTube or wants to start doing YouTube, from January to like March, even though you get a lot of views, the RPM and the amount of money you make is going to be dog shit. That's why people go ham on Vlogmas, because they're like, yo, when the year wraps around, it's gonna get cut in half. Like, it's like no mercy. Like, literally January 1st, you can have a $300 day, December 31st, and then you'll get more views the next day, January 1st, and for some reason you'll have a $90 day. Right? That's because ad spend is low. Everyone just spent half of their advertising budget. For everyone who doesn't know, the way you make money on YouTube is from ads, right? It's called AdSense, what you would call it. And yeah, AdSense. So you make money from advertisers paying to have a slot in your video, right? And depending on what your niche is, if you do finance, they get a shit ton of money because, you know, finance people have money. So that means whatever they pay, you get a fraction of that, right? So boom. This is nice. You know what I'm saying? Let's look at some of this content, though. Right? I had a few story times that kind of went in crazy, and I positioned it that way. Especially this one where I decided to pay for boxing. I regret it. True story. A lot of people was flaming me in the comments saying, you know, all kinds of shit. But it's all good. It's a story time. Take it as you want. I don't really give a shit. It happened. I don't give a fuck. Right? It's entertainment at the end of the day, even though it's a true story. Right? And we had a couple other videos that did well too. We had the cold approach dudes coming up and reacted to that. That was a 30K view video, and that made $300. You know what I'm saying? Me reacting for an hour. This was a $10 RPM. This is the one I was talking about. See what I'm saying? So for 30K, I got paid $300. Not bad. And I got 200 subs off this joint. Nice. You know what I'm saying? And then we had another one here. Let me see. There was another video, right? This is another cold approach guy, you know what I'm saying? This got 13,000 views, you know what I'm saying? And this was a $12 RPM, right? So I guess that niche in dating, approaching, and just talking about that and game and all that, I guess people are spending a lot of money in trying to show men how to spit game. Like I said, if she don't like you, she don't like you, right? You can't force game on a shorty that doesn't like you. You can't. There's no way. And vice versa. You can't game a guy into liking you. There's nothing you can do, right? But anyways, back to the point. I'm just posting, getting more creative with the titles, and just having fun with the whole process. I've been experimenting with the new thumbnail style, especially with the reaction videos. I just have my face on the side. Very simple stuff. I feel like the more simplistic things are, the easier it is to get the point across, right? And the reason why the video about the box, whole situation with the box, did well is because of the title. I keep telling y'all gotta focus on the title and then look at your thumbnail afterwards, right? But yeah, I have a very, very simple thumbnail format if I'm doing reaction content, and it works. It just, again, it depends on the title, and that will decide if the video does well or not, and then other YouTube factors as well. But title is number one. The idea is number one because the idea is technically the title, right? And then the title, which is how you package the idea for the audience to take it in, like what you want them to feel or whatever. You spend more time on the title, the better the results. That's like your 80-20. You know what I'm saying? And then the thumbnail, and then the contents of the video, right? You can literally have a shitty video and do well because you probably clickbaited them. But I'm telling you right now, if you do that, they will not come back to watch your videos ever again. Ever again. And then YouTube will see that shit and be like, oh, wow, this guy they're not satisfied. The viewers that watch this video is not satisfied. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're not giving him no views for a little bit of time, right? They will throttle you like that. It's a business. Unfortunately, that's just what it is, right? But back to the title, as you can see, yeah, you have, you know what I mean, face here, and then I have like the clip that I'm reacting to on the right. I've done it multiple times, even on the Monkey app joint. This is the video where I was asking girls if looks or game mattered on the Monkey app. My face is on the right. Monkey app girl is on the left, right? Another example here is with the dating coaches. Same thing. I literally have a screenshot of two different screenshots of what happened in the video I was reacting to, and my face just like in distress. Like, what is these dudes talking about? You know what I'm saying? And it's very straight to the point. I could have put text, but I was like, nah, it don't even need that. The title is an explanation of the thumbnail. So don't try to do too much with the thumbnail. It's okay. Now, if you're in the gaming niche, whole different story, right? You want to, like, gaming is young bloods, kids, all that. Yeah, you might have to go that extra mile for the thumbnail. But even then, I think simplicity is key. But yeah, take everything I say with a grain of salt, because obviously I don't know how YouTube works. Even the people at YouTube don't know how it works. How do I know that? I have friends that work at YouTube, and they was like, this shit got so sophisticated we don't understand the algorithm. No one knows, right? It just works how it works, right? So don't beat yourself about it. The only thing you can control is, okay, did I post today? Did I make the best title that I could make for this particular video? Ba-da-ba-boom, da-da-ba-ba. You know what I'm saying? I don't have any tags. I don't have any descriptions. I'm going to start experimenting with tags and see if it makes a difference. And so if you see my views go up, you already know the vibes. But I cover all this in the program that I have in the description, you know what I'm saying? And it's only $50. I have a video coming up where I was trying to get more intel on what I could do with my channel and just level up my content, you know. And I paid for a course, $100 a month, right? And this shit, it was like the most YouTube 101 course I've ever seen. And these people, they have 18 million followers. And they was showing me, they made videos basically saying how to upload your first video, how to do this, how to do that. And it was so cookie cutter and simple. I'm like, wow, this is what these motherfuckers is doing. And then y'all tell me I'm asking for too much when I say $50, and I'm actually giving y'all what really matters. Because everyone, I'm assuming like the mass majority of people know how to click create and upload a video. They know what a YouTube short is. It's like they had a fucking module in the course, I'm not gonna say no names, that was showing you how to create a YouTube account. My nigga, what the fuck? Maybe I'm just looking at it from the wrong angle, but I'm like, yo, bro. And then to get to the advanced stuff, right, you have to be in the program for more than 90 days. They have a paywall, not a paywall, they have a time wall for you to get more information. So I'm just like, yo, these motherfuckers is smart. I'm not gonna lie, that's some smart ass shit to do. They said, okay, you gotta pay me for 3 more additional months because you have to be in the program for 90 days to get access to basically the entire program. I'm like, these motherfuckers is smart. I'm not even gonna lie, that's some smart ass shit to do. So that's a guaranteed, like, what is that? 100 times 3, that's $300 off of one person. Off of one fucking person. Yo. So when I be saying, hey man, my course is 50 cash, you either get it or you don't. You know what I'm saying? If you got any questions, send them to me on my Instagram so that I can help you with whatever video that you have or video request that you have, right? I'll be dropping new videos on the course this week. The reason why I wasn't able to get to it because I was doing a Broadway show this week. and I had rehearsal. So I've been a little slow in that regard. So I apologize for the people that had asked me for a video and I said, yo, I was going to put it in there, right? But I've communicated that. So it's no surprise that I wasn't able to deliver. But yeah, there's some smart folks out there, bro, and I'm not even knocking the hustle. But let's continue. You know what I mean? YouTube is not this complex thing, bro. It's not a complex thing. The number one thing that you got to understand is how do you market your content to the right viewer? Like, you have to know who you're trying to make the video for. And then you got to think about, damn, how do I get these motherfuckers to click? Because it's like trying to get somebody to buy a book, right? I hate sales. I'm not going to lie. I was doing sales the other day. And it wasn't exactly sales, but I was basically assisting one of my friends with something that they was doing, and it was making me go around and get like reviews and shit like that. And I'm like, that could be a bit forceful, especially because I don't represent the company, and then they see me walking up to them. I have tattoos and all that shit. They're not gonna be the most receptive because first they don't know who I am, and yeah. Anyways, but regarding YouTube again, you need to be able to package it in a way that it is like, oh shit, this is interesting, right? Like if I go in the comments of my, let's say this is, I already knew this was gonna get views. I decided to pay for boxing. I regretted it. Like, yeah, this motherfucker's crazy. Yeah, you know what I mean? If I go in here and I just type something like title or something, let me scroll down. Let it do a little scrolling. Let it scroll a little bit, so I could just gather as much comments as possible. They're going to talk about the title. It's, without a doubt, title. This is not the title I expected to see today. Heck, it's hilarious as fuck. Title had me rolling throughout. You know what I'm saying? It's the same content I usually make. This is the craziest YouTube title I ever seen. Like, and I actually deliver on the title. This is why I always say, bro, all of my thumbnails are the same across the board for each video. Especially my story times. It's usually just me, you know what I'm saying, just looking, emoting or something like that. And it's an emotion that I had in the video, right? So if you're going to do any videos similar to mine or reaction videos, even this one right here, he exposed the real reason why women think I'm GA space Y, right? These are this thumbnail is basically two different moments in the video where I look, they basically had AI video generated susness in the video where they had me doing some weird gestures that I don't do, right? And I said, nah, this is fire. Let me use that to my advantage, right? And yeah, they saw that that's how the title and thumbnail complement each other, right? And I'm pretty sure if I go in here, people's gonna talk about either the title or the thumbnail, right? Let me see. I feel like it's more the thumbnail, but we'll see. Let's see. Look, zesty ad thumbnail looks so real. See what I'm saying? Before I watch the thumbnail, it's super crazy. See? I already know what they gonna say, and I don't read my comments. Like, I don't. I barely read them anymore because it's just not good for my mental health. You know what I'm saying? I do not read them. You know what I'm saying? But I know, like, yeah, this gonna get them. I just know, right? Once you start to see what they like, this is why it's so beneficial to post as much as you can, right? I see some people post 2 long form videos a day, right? It's not something you can only do with shorts. I see people who do reaction contests, they be posting like 3 to 4 videos a fucking day, right? But make sure if you're gonna post that many times, please, for the love of God, I hate seeing this. Make sure it's quality content. Don't just be sitting looking at the screen like this. That's not gonna get views, bro. Dirt title, dirt thumbnail. Like, you didn't even try. You just posting just to post. It has to be intentional. You understand what I'm saying? And this is why I be saying what I say in my program, right? You got to be intentional what you post. That's the bare minimum. Is it going to be entertaining? Is it interesting? And when I say interesting, is it something that people actually give a fuck about? Because you could make a video about this fucking battery charger and they don't give a fuck about a battery charger. Why would I watch a video about a battery charger? For what? There's some professional tech guys that do that. Why do I want to watch you that have 0 subs about a battery charger? I better learn something new. You better tell me something I've never heard before. Something. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, you got to think of the title like as a way to bait them into your video. And then once they get baited, right, they're like, oh my God, this is actually dope. Right? Because a lot of people, when they read my titles the first time, they're like, what the fuck is this dude talking about? And then they listen to what I'm saying. They're like, oh, okay. All right. I fuck with it. I mean, that may not be all my points. People don't agree with everything that I have to say, which is fine. But that's just what comes with the game. It just is what it is. You know what I mean? But, yeah, if I keep going, this is a banger. The thumbnail said it all. You know what I mean? Thumbnail got me dead. Thumbnail is nuts. And this is a simple thumbnail of me just, it's the same face I used from the other video. They just got me looking crazy in these 2 flicks. Like, what the fuck? I never did any of these gestures, but they have some AI tool that was able to manipulate my structure, right? And I said, nah, this is funny as fuck. Instead of getting mad about it, I said, this is some funny ass shit. And I turned it into content. Because when I first looked at it, I was like, yo, what the fuck is this? And then I said, nah, hold on. This is genius. Made a video. And that John, let me see how it's doing right now. Let me see. Look, above the gray. We made $100 off that John. 16 subs. You know what I'm saying? 16 subs, RPM $9. Come on, bro. Come on. If I could get 10K views a day off of a video that I drop, that's already 3 bands for the month. And then anything that performs more is extra bread. With 3K, I'm Gucci. If I'm just living off that, I'm straight. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, bro, all I'm doing is literally sitting down, reacting to the videos. And the time that I spend the most on, the thing that I spend the most time on is the title, right? I have a whole module on my course that tells you how to fucking use ChatGPT to get clever titles. And I ain't gonna lie, I hate AI with a passion, but it's here to stay. Unfortunately, this shit is here to stay. So I'm just like, all right, bet, how can I use it to where it's not like, okay, this is obviously an AI title. You know what I'm saying? So there's certain prompts and things that you have to use in order to get it to spit actual results. And then it'll help you understand your audience as well, right? Like, if you ask ChatGPT, yo, what is Hex Speaks ideal audience? It'll give you a whole fucking breakdown of that shit, and you'll read it and be like, oh, wow, I didn't know that. It'll tell you the demographic. But YouTube also tells you that too, like if you go there. But if you want like a word for word and you want them to explain it to you like a 5th grader, they could do that as well. You know what I'm saying? Right? So there's so many different things you could do with it. And it's just use it. Just fucking use it. I hate to say it like that, but just use it. Even YouTube has AI now. Like, this shit is crazy. Like, they have their own, like, it's what is it right here? What is this? Ass Studio? Look at this shit. Crazy. It's here to stay. It's over. It's over. It's over. Right? But yeah, man, this month, definitely my best performing month on this channel, for sure. If we just looking at it from, let me see, take this shit off. Let's do yearly. Yeah. In 2024, I made 3 bands off this channel. 2025, we made 16. I'm interested to see what the fuck we'll do in 2026. I feel like the views is going to be stupid. Stupid. You know what I'm saying? Stupid. I mean, but yeah, man, this is it. It's not too late to start YouTube. It is not easy, though. It is not easy. It is not easy. So stop believing, oh, these people, oh, the YouTube is in easy mode. It's not. It's not. This shit is hard as fuck. You have to be a marketer. You have to understand SEO. You have to understand how to be a headliner and be a writer when it comes to creating headlines, right? Because the title is a headline. You got to be a graphic designer. You know what I mean? You don't have to, but if you want to hire somebody, good luck. Or if you have a friend, you know what I'm saying, you create a channel with, if you're doing gaming, if you're doing Roblox content specifically, you also want to do content research as well. If you're doing Roblox content or any gaming content, look at what your competitors are doing, right? If 90% of the videos in that niche is highly edited and like Mr. Beastified, just know that in order for you to get in that motherfucker, you're gonna have to be highly edited as well. And if you don't do that, your personality gotta carry like a motherfucker, bro. Like a motherfucker. It has to carry. Because if it doesn't, there's not much you could go off of. That's why it's so much better to have personality than to have to rely on like external factors like editing, this, that, and the third. Because it's easy to like turn on the camera and just go. Just talk. You know what I'm saying? It's so easy to do that. It doesn't take you don't got to set aside time to edit. You literally just record the video, edit probably some words out or a little cut or two, and that's it. That's the video. It's so easy to mass produce content like that, right? But when you gotta make a fucking like a whole trailer and highly edited video with effects, sound effects, music in the background, and sound effects, and that's when it gets like, okay, I can't upload every day. If you can upload every day, you got a lot of time. And I have nothing but respect for people like that can do fully edited videos on a day-to-day basis. You different. You different. If you can drop quality, highly edited videos a day without a team, you different. You different. Beast. Unless you're using presets and stuff like that. Even that's still fire though. Different. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, this is the video for today. I don't want to waste your time. If you guys want to support the channel, there's a membership in the description. But if you guys want to learn as well how to start YouTube and things of that nature, I have a whole course. Everything is in the description. The Instagram, the course, the membership for the channel. It's only $5 if you just want to support and ask me to react to a certain video, this, that, and the third. You don't have to, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to be a member to request me to react to a certain video, but I'll just get to it faster because like you obviously took the time out your day to support. So I appreciate it. But for anyone that's been concerned, don't let another year go by when you be like, damn, son, I should have got on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? When I watched this video, and that was October 31st, 2026. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be that guy, right? If you just try it, the worst that could happen is that you get no views. And then you try again, you get no views, try again. You know what I'm saying? I think one of the big things, especially for folks like me who are, I hate to say it like this, but neurodivergent, have ADHD, just give yourself 30 days of trying something new. Because I know like we could get bored pretty quickly and we don't receive negative feedback really well. And that's something I'm now learning at the age of 27 because I didn't know I had ADHD until quite recently. This year, if I'm being quite frank, I'm high on the scale of hyperactivity and what is it? Inaction? No, is it hyper? What is it? It was hyperactivity in something. In something. I forget the other one. In inattentiveness, right? So if you're anything like that, give yourself time. You know what I'm saying? Don't look at, shit, I got 0 views. I'm cooked. Like, don't. That's why I record 2 videos a day. It helps. It really helps. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a lot at first. You're like, damn, son, I don't got no ideas. And then you just scroll on YouTube and then, you get inspired by something. You're like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? That's me. Like, I'll be scrolling on YouTube. Like, I spend most of my time here on the computer and just watching content. Watching content is a good thing if it's like, sometimes it could be non-intentional. You're just on the couch, you're chilling, you're watching content. And then something will come on and be like, ding, 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 ding. You know what I'm saying? But even my homie, like, what's his name? CoScript. I don't know if you guys know who that is, but CoScript FPS. This is a perfect example. I told him, bro, I said, yo, he plays Arena Breakout, right? I was like, bro, you need to give yourself 7 days of making content on Arena Breakout, because it's such, like, there's a wide open window, bro, and you are really good at the game, right? And I told him, bro, he said, bro, I don't know what to do with the content. I was like, yo, I got you right now. I could show you the conversation as well. Let me just be very mindful of what I show as well, because I don't want to, dox him in any way, right? But we was on the phone, right? And I said, yo, give me 5 seconds and let me find some ideas for you, and you could mass produce them shits. Look at what I put right here. I said, yo, you could make a video like this, because this channel, he had like low sub count. How I've made 14 billion Keons solo on Arena Breakout Infinite, right? He did that. I showed him another example, the 5.56 gun no respect in Arena Breakout Infinite. So I was like, bro, why don't you make videos on Arena Breakout, like, of each gun, and then showing them a budget build, like best budget build for this gun, best budget build for the AK, best budget build for the MP7, right? And I said, bro, just give yourself, because I sent it after, right? The best budget meta loadout in Arena Breakout Infinite. This guy had 37K subs and 102,000 views in 2 months. Nigga, what? Are you dumb? Bro, I said, yo, you smoking, bro. You got a wide open opportunity. Thumbnail is easy as fuck to make, right? Then you could do this for every gun, right? I told him that, right? And then he started doing it. I said, I was just sending him mad different ideas. I was like, bro, you don't even have to be original no more on YouTube, because your face is original. You, the way you talk, the way you act, everything about you is original. You can literally do the same shit somebody else doing it, and it'll be different because it's you. It's coming from you. You could have somebody trying to copy Chris Brown, right? They got the whole Kevin McCall shit going down. And then they saying, oh, shit, this Kevin McCall, this Chris Brown. Chris Brown stole Kevin McCall's whole flow. I don't know the whole shit, but he still sings like Kevin McCall. That's why Chris Brown says, yeah, somebody could write the song, but they can't sing it like me. That's a fact. That's a fact. I'm over here getting passionate, right? But look, how I made 34 million in Armory, Arena Breakout, right? I said, bro, you literally can change the numbers of this shit, rip this dude's thumbnail, and do the same shit. You could just put how I made 20 million in Armory, or in another map. I don't know, like Fallen Valley, whatever. I don't know 80 like that, right? So this is for all my gamers, everybody, right? And I said, bro, read this fucking book, How to Steal Like an Artist. It's an audio book. Steal Like an Artist, audiobook. I'll have the, you know what I'm saying? I think I have the link to that in my John too, right? In the program. But then look, he didn't post for 3 months. I said, yo, get on it. You gotta do something, bro. Look at him, wilding. 13 days. He started off at 83 subs, right? And I have the stamps too. I have the stamps. Hold on, because I said screenshot this shit, because I'm gonna use this shit as a motherfucking testimony on bro. Right? I'm over here getting black because it's getting dark outside. Right? Look at this shit, y'all. Look at this shit. What? Look. 1 out of 10. Right? Look at his sub count. Look, it's going to fluctuate throughout these screenshots. Right? 227. Another one. Look. 1.3K in a day. And he only has 200 subs at this point. I said, I bet you're wilding. Right? He has 185 subs. My fault, right? Going crazy, right? And he sent me some more screenshots. I'm being very vigilant right now, right? Because, man, I'm not trying to dox everything. He sent me another screenshot today. This dude, he's at 410 subs, another 1 out of 10. And guess what he did? Best meta budget AK-12 build. He literally has a whole content pool now, because I was like, bro, there's an idea here that is untapped. Everybody wants to learn how to the budget build in Arena Breakout that will get them loot, right? That is very valuable information, right? He's about to hit a K in a month. What? He's about to hit a K in a month. So when people be like, yo, Your YouTube advice is cap, this, that, and the third. No, bro. I literally tell y'all exactly what I do, and I could tell you what to do for any fucking field. You just got to give it time. But right, he's getting instant results. He's wilding. I was like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, I might have to learn Arena Breakout. This is free bread. This is free money. If you playing Arc Raiders right now, find something that works. On bro. On God. On God. This is crazy. You know what I mean? I might have to seriously like open up my one-on-one consulting calls again because he going crazy. And this was off of a 15-minute conversation. I lied. It was more like 30 minutes. I gave him free sauce. And I've been telling this motherfucker to do this shit. He would have been out of there. On God. I have 2 channels, bro. I have one focused on dance, and I have this one where I changed the niche of it 30 different times. And I'm still successful on the platform, doing the shit that you're not supposed to do. Right? I got some more stamps. Hold on, right? These are my accomplishments as of this month. I've shown you guys this, right? This video right here, exposing my Tinder matches as an average man. It's bad. 1 out of 10, deluxe. Right? Simple thumbnail. Me on the left, Tinder profile on the right. Simple. Right? Look, another one. How I lied to you about my dating life and I'm exposing everything, right? 1 out of 10. And I have a whole document full of ideas. Full of ideas that I just write through. I could be outside and I'll go to my Notion document and just go crazy. Yeah, y'all. Do not overcomplicate the process, man. Find something that already works. I talk about this so much in my YouTube channel, and there are tools that I mentioned in the program that you can use to help you find outliers in your niche, so you're not playing this guessing game. Oh, I don't know what to make. That's a valid thing to be concerned about. But you could just look around, do content research. I have a whole video on that. About content research. That is the most valuable thing you can do because you can see the opportunity that a niche or a game, right, for all my gamers out there, have. If you're in a niche that caps out at 10,000 viewers, that's the best that you're going to be able to do. Right? It's better that you know that before you start making content than to actually start making content. You fighting against the grain. You're like, fuck, I can only get 50 views. What the fuck? This shit is fire, though. You making content in a field that doesn't have that much demand. So it has to have high volume, like demand as well, search volume. You know what I'm saying? Arc Raiders right now, get on that motherfucker. That's all I'm saying. For all my gamers, Arc Raiders is the shit right now. That shit is going to be huge. Huge. Twitch, let me go on Twitch. Let me see. Look, fuck. Like, I don't even play this shit. I've never played this game, but I just know. Battlefield, Red Sack, another one. Fucking Warzone is not, where's Warzone? Where's Warzone? Where's Warzone? I don't see it. Where's Warzone? It's all the way down here, bro. Fried, no chicken. But also I want to say, if you enjoy Warzone, it's just going to be hard as fuck. Anytime there's a new game that comes out, get on that motherfucker, bro. It's like when a new meme coin comes out and a new way to make money comes out, you got to get on that bitch quick. When Tick Shot first came out, easy bread. Now, hard as a bitch. Everybody doing it. Get on it. ASAP, no Rocky. The more time you spend thinking about it, the more opportunities is passing you by. And then it's going to be, the window's going to, because right now on Arc Raiders, you can make easy content. Easy content. You can make a tutorial about something somebody else did and get views off of it because it's easy. No one knows how to play the game right now. No one. So if you have decent and you got a ridiculous like win ratio, if you got a wallet that's crazy in Arc Raiders, you know something. You're good at the game. That's proof that you have valuable information. If you're good at the game, that's proof that you have valuable information. Because being good at anything means that you know something that most shitty players don't know. And extraction shooters is the hardest genre of shooting games I've ever seen in my life. I ain't gonna lie, I hate that shit. I be dying from shit. I be dying from a pixel peak. So if you're good at that shit, you're amazing. You're good. That's free money. So bro, do not overcomplicate this process. Look at what's working and emulate that shit. Right? So if you don't want to jump around YouTube and how to make this, how to do that, how do I do this on YouTube, just buy the $50 course, so you don't have to be jumping around and don't be having to listen to videos about how to create an account on YouTube after you bought somebody's course. I don't cover that because you should know that. Like it's straightforward. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if you want tailored advice for your channel, fuck it. I'll leave my one-on-one shit open. Just hit me up on Instagram. Be like, yo, I'm interested in doing one-on-one consultation calls. Just let me know. Fuck it. I'll do it. If y'all want it that bad, I'll do it. But do not come to me and be like, oh, man, nothing I do works. And you post one fucking video after I give you a one-on-one consulting call. Like one video. A month after. Don't call me. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, hit me up on Instagram if you want that. But what I recommend everyone to do is just buy the course. And then buy the course first, right? Watch the videos. I will have new videos dropping. I'll say Monday. Yeah, I'll keep my promise on that. Monday, right? I have new videos dropping on Monday for the course. And then from there, after you watch the videos, you can hit me with a consult call. You know what I'm saying? Hit me on Instagram for a consultation call. I'll open the shit back up. Because it also costs for me to keep it open, too. You know what I mean? That's why I keep opening, closing, opening, closing. It costs for me to keep it open. It's like a monthly subscription, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys found some motivation in that regard. And yeah, I hope this inspired you. This, that, and the third. Keep supporting. I appreciate everybody that's been supporting the channel. This was supposed to be a quick 15-minute video, but obviously I got it very, very passionate towards the end. And clearly that's a sign that I need to be doing this a little bit more. So, yeah. You guys keep being great, keep being awesome. And yeah, I'm interested to see what your questions are and your feedback on the course. And for everyone that has bought the course so far, I appreciate all of y'all. And keep leaving reviews because it helps people as well. It builds that trust. And yeah, it just makes it easier for me to, I guess, pitch it. I don't know if that's the word, but tell people to get it because it's valuable information. And I'm selling it for really low price. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do the $100 a month. Like, I get the hustle, but I'm not going to sell it to you like that. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather sell it. You get it. You don't. It's fine. And you could do 2 installments as well. So, with that being said, I might make another video regarding this topic, but I usually try to save it for the end of the month because this is obviously not a channel about YouTube analytics and things of that nature. I just do it here and there, right? Because it's something I like talking about. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, go suck your mother blood class. I forgot to show you guys the earning on the main channel as well. So let me pull that as well because we actually earn on that. Even though we do not post on that channel, this channel passively, I haven't posted since July 24th, right? We have 800,000 subscribers, and we made this month it'll be 1580. So what is that? 4,800 plus 15. That's about $6,000. Holy shit. Not bad. That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all, man. I might change this main channel into something else. I don't know. This might be, I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but I feel like something's cooking. I feel like I have an idea for it. I don't want to speak too loudly about it until I actually put it into action because I don't want to jinx myself. But yeah, with that being said, y'all, again, get the program. Everything is in the description, and yeah, I'm gonna holla at y'all.